Okay, so here's the plan. I'm down here at Al Minhad Air Base. I will take off, fly towards Siri Island, which has TACAN station, portable TACAN station on 3 Yankee for navigation. Then turn north towards Bandar Lengeh, hostile airbase, and I will seek out and destroy long-range SAM systems there. I believe there may be an SA-6, but there may also be SA-2 or SA-3 in the area. So if that's the case, I'll reserve 1 missile for the SA-6, and any spare missiles I'll send against, well, my spare missile I'll send against any other radars in the area. And if the SA-6 emitter is not disabled by the first missile, I'll send the second against the SA-6 to ensure it's knocked out. So let's begin.
Uzi 1-1.
For about a 7 degree climb. Let the autopilot fly us up. Alright, as we climb to the cruising altitude, let's arms powered on. Don't need the edge-ground radar right now. We don't need the flickers page, so change that to the weapon page. The bit test page can be the HAD display. EOM mode to get the optimal cruising range. Go back to HAD and filter out the threat categories we don't need. I'm not very familiar with these, but I think this class 1, 2 and 3 should amount to all the SAMs on tables 1, 2, 3 on the weapons page. Which means all these ones, SA 10, 11, short range SAMs and old SAMs, but since short range SAMs on table 2 are not really on the menu today, let's filter out category 2 also. It was a nice quick 13-second scan time on the HAD. Allow us to react to threats quickly. Right, and we'll go back into nav mode. Angle of attack's a little high, speed's a little low, so we'll give it some burner just to give us that boost. Still got plenty of fuel for the As we approach 30,000 feet, I will decrease the climb altitude. We're now up to a typical cruise speed, about 0.9 Mach, so hopefully it should be able to maintain all this. Let's prepare the jammer for operation. We want to be in radar priority mode, which is position 1, and we want to have it ready to emit, which I believe is the countermeasure switch aft. There we go. That is now ready to jam if we get locked. Climbing through 28,000 feet. And level it out about 30,000 feet. And for now it's just cruise and enjoy the view. What it is. Now, I suppose we can be prepared for combat as well. Now I see my lights on. Master arm active. Okay. Been having some trouble with TACAN lately. seems like we are receiving the signal right now. 13 miles off our nose, as it should be. So the autopilot is now turning us back on towards Bandar Lengeh. So now let's start getting ready for real. According to the computer, we are already in range to engage Bandar Lengeh from here. Picking up only a SA-11 search radar, which I think is at Kish. And change to heading select and bear us a little left just to give us some angle off the actual target, so the harm targeting system can calculate the range to the target more effectively. Yeah, this'll do. It's probably a good 15 degrees off. Target is down there below the clouds. So far, nothing detected. However, our warning receiver has the SA-6. Wonder if I've not got the threat classes selected properly. Let's go to class 2. 23 second scan time. Let's see if that picks it up. SA-6 is off our right, somewhere down there with the target. Ah, there we go. That's lit it up. We got all kinds of stuff. Right, let's have a look at the SA-6 over here. We're already good launch solution, so one away. Magnum. I'm going to turn it hard right, and we can observe the results. Well, I just tried to follow the missile and nothing happened, which indicates that it's either been intercepted or struck target. There we go, confirmation of the SA-6 search radar destruction. So that's our radar. That's a 6. Do I have that on my radar warning receiver? No, I do not. Oh yes! Oh no. That's a lot of S's. But no 6. Contact. So instead I'm going to turn it round. And we'll search for a good target opportunity. That's a good sign. SA-6 has turned green on the HAD, which indicates it's no longer being detected. Having said which, they all have, but the SA-6 did first, so I think that it may just be the other emitters have entered the blind spot of the harm targeting system. We're going to fly in a more or less westerly course along the coast and see if we can pick anything else tasty up. Put it back into autopilot. Just so that I can focus on the systems a little better. As expected at this altitude, not really picking much up on the targeting pod through the clouds. Let's see what we've got. SA site with just one harm. I don't think that's going to be very productive. So I'm going to keep coming right. See if I can't pick up some SA2s over the mainland. I know that usually there are active SA2 sites in this area. In fact, speak of the devil, there's one right off our nose at 12 o'clock. And there is another off our left of Kish with the SA-11 site. That may be a higher value target if I can pick that up. And back up. is operating. I do not like where that harm went though. I was expecting that harm to curve away to the left, and so it curved to the right. Jammer seems to have defended the aircraft from... I don't know where the hell this is going. That is Bandar Lengeh Air Base. It does not seem like it received the handoff information, and it just struck a dead center waypoint. I'm sure they'll... as planned at Siri. Siri 225. On a heading of 3 2 degrees. Subtract that. So we're looking at a heading of 305. Sorry, a course. Sorry, ignore that. A course of 305.
Uzi 1-1 inbound.
Take it out of autopilot and dive down through the clouds. Can use the HSI to help guide me onto the runway radial. The outermost arrow, currently pointing to the top right, is the TACAN beacon. That's the direction of the airfield. The inside is the runway heading. I want to basically fly between those to close them like a pair of scissors. And when the scissors are closed, I'll turn onto the runway heading, which will be about 90 degrees to my right. 8 miles out of the island. There it is. I want to be a bit lower than this, so I'll keep diving. Lights on. The scissors are closing. Close my air brake. Still too high. Scissors are almost closed. We're going to turn in soon. Looks like we're on a maybe 10-degree glide slope, which is obviously too much. Right, we're going to turn in now. Bleeding off the speed as we do so. Below 300 knots, gear down. According to TACAN, we are on the glide slope, and I've just overshot it a little. Right, speak to tower, request landing clearance. We're on a nearly 2.5-degree glide slope, which isn't bad. Let's just try and correct this heading onto the runway. We're a little off the radial. Air brakes are closed, okay. This power setting is good. Good, land, aero brake it for just a little. Then 3 wheels down and apply the wheel brake. Down, get that air brake out to maximum. Try to keep it more or less centered on the runway. And just bring it back to the parking area. Nice and simple.